How is the MCAT score range calculated, and what does it mean? Imagine taking a test that measures your knowledge across for different areas, but instead of just giving you a raw score, it transforms that into a number that makes sense no matter when or which version you took. That's exactly how the Medical College Admission Test, or MCAT, scoring system works. When you sit for the exam, each of the four sections, biological and biochemical foundations of living systems, chemical and physical foundations of biological systems, psychological, social, and biological foundations of behavior, and critical analysis and reasoning skills, is scored on a scale from 118 to 132. These scores are not just raw counts of correct answers but are adjusted through a process called equating. Equating makes sure that scores are fair and comparable across different test dates and versions, accounting for slight differences in difficulty. Once each section gets its scaled score, the four scores are added together to produce your total MCAT score. This total can range from 472 to 528. The midpoint for each section is 1 to 5, so if you get around 1 to 5 in each, your total will be about 500, which is roughly average. Think of it like a report card where the total score sums up your overall performance. Medical schools look at both the total score and percentile ranks, which show how you performed compared to other test takers. For example, a percentile rank of 70 means you scored better than 70% of everyone who took the test. The process starts with counting how many questions you answered correctly in each section. There's no penalty for wrong answers, so guessing is always a good idea. Then, those raw scores are converted into scaled scores between 118 and 132 through equating. This step adjusts for any slight differences in exam difficulty. After that, your four scaled scores are added to get your total score. This total score is what most medical schools focus on because it gives a quick snapshot of your overall performance. Knowing this scoring system helps you understand what your scores mean. A total score of 511 or higher is usually seen as competitive, especially if your section scores are all above 127. Percentile ranks also help schools compare applicants fairly, regardless of when or which version of the test they took. So, in simple terms, the MCAT score range is a carefully calculated number that reflects your knowledge and skills across four key areas, and it helps medical schools decide who's ready for the next step in their journey.